Gotta make something. Got a day to make something, and we're gonna make it. That's it. Gotta make a gift. Tomorrow's a birthday. Gotta make a gift. Alright, well, for those of you who already know me, you know that this is nothing new. For those of you who don't know me, hey, it's me. It's Jada, aka Mrs. Moonheaven. Follow me on the socials if you want. I crochet. I make things. Yeah, I do other stuff than crochet. Yeah, but I do make things. I just, that's it. I don't know what else to tell you. I'm a little frazzled right now. So here's the backstory. The backstory is that it is my friend Amir's birthday tomorrow. If for some reason you're Amir and you're watching this and you haven't gotten your second gift, you gotta stop. Otherwise, I'm gonna keep the gift for myself or give it to somebody else so that you see it all the time and then you won't have it. Hopefully, I edit this before the other thing is done. I'm really gonna try. Anyway, so his birthday is tomorrow, and so immediately I did have a plan to make him something. So I did make a Piplup for my friend Dean, and it came out amazing, and he loves it, and it's his favorite starter Pokemon. And God, that was the most work I've ever done for amigurumi. And you know, a lot of you know, if you are familiar with me already, that amigurumi has not been my thing, but like this winter season, it has been. And so I was making like a lot of things. It was like the only things I was finishing. My first project that I finished in 2025 was an amigurumi project, and I finished 3 since, I think. I took a break from like really making things and like finishing things. Not really making things, but I took a break from making amigurumi things so I could like just do easier things for my brain. But I did stop at Piplup, who was my peak, I think, because of how difficult it was for me. So far. And when Amir saw it, he was like, holy fucking fuck, that is so cool. He didn't use those words, but he was very like impressed and loved it a lot and was like, can I have a Charmander? And I was like, hell no, I'm not making another one. But then I did take that information and stick it in my brain because I knew that I would be making him a Charmander, because I actually was wondering what his favorite Pokemon was so that I knew what to make him for his birthday. So I looked for Charmander patterns, and none of them really spoke to me so much except for this one. And, you know, iconic Charmander introduction pose, you know. And I was like, oh, God, that looks a little complicated, but, you know, if I can make Piplup, I can make anything. And I did just get a large shipment of yarn from Zaddy Crafts, aka Crochet Me Zaddy, aka Zach, so I could review all the yarn, which is a video that will be coming up soon of me reviewing all the yarn when I have enough projects to show for it. And so I bought one of each color because I didn't know what I was making, and then I like got 2 of some skeins. If I like that color, I was like, you know, I'll use this often when I'm making Ami, but there's a lot of colors and I didn't want to like, I already have a lot of yarn, so I didn't want to like overdo it.
Just a couple balls of yarn.
I did get one of every color because we have to review every single color. And I did get some like extras of other colors that I feel like I would use more often. So let's crack this bad boy open.
Oh wait, I just felt it. It's really
wow. And apparently, oh wow, you could feel the thing about this yarn that Zach made sure of is that it's not gonna snap. You know, I'm just break little fuzzies everywhere. See, yeah, I only have one of these oranges. It's gonna be a problem.
Oh, that is gonna be a problem.
So yeah, I need the. We'll see.
Yeah, we'll just see.
We'll see. Charisma, Rizma. Yeah, and I will be attempting a Charmander with. It's a Charmander under a leaf, so I need this for the leaf. For my friend's birthday, which is in, I have like 3-ish weeks, so I have a good amount of time. But yeah. I'm going to start it this week so that we can film the process and everything. Yeah. Alright, I will be starting my Charmander. And you know, if and when I run out of yarn, it's over for me. But I'm going to do it anyway. I don't know what to tell you. It's the only choice I have right now. So, I did have an orange already, but I only had one skein, and I was like, I just know this is not going to be enough. Like, I'm I'm famously bad at estimating yarn, but I know that this is not going to be enough. Yet I didn't do anything about it at the time. I was like, it's not going to come from Australia in time. This was like 2 weeks ago. It probably would have. And I just like kind of gave up. I don't know why. I don't know why I did that. Because I knew this would be a problem. And spoiler alert, it was a problem. And I found that out last night. For sure, this time. So, here's I'm following this pattern. And here is the Charmander so far. I'm doing a really good job. So look, you could really see like the shape of his head and, you know, just like the body and stuff. And like, so, you know, the one skein was enough for the head and the body. And so, you know, one skein might be enough for the tail and legs, but Zach did have some extra skeins lying around. He wasn't planning on selling, and they were just like extras lying around, so he is shipping me 2 just in case. So I will be finishing this, but moving on from that part of the story, I can't show up empty-handed to Amir's birthday. You know, I just feel like I can't. I gotta do something. I gotta do something, right? But I don't want it to be so much that I can't finish it in a day, and also that it's like it needs to be a mini present essentially, because this is the big present. So I really got to thinking and looking and thinking about all the things that he likes, and he does like a lot of things. So like, at least the world is my oyster in that sense. So I looked up Star Wars stuff, I looked up more Pokemon stuff, but I don't even know what kind of Pokemon he likes. Like, maybe I can make him a keychain. But also, here's the thing, is I am limited in yarn right now, which I know is a crazy thing for me, out of all people, to say, but I am in the middle of a move, so I don't have access to all my yarn. I only have the yarns that I, like, know what I'm doing with them, like, project-wise, in case, like, inspiration hits and I wanted to do those. So, this is, like, mainly the yarn I am limited in, besides, like, a bunch of Arcane Fiberworks, like, wool yarn, which is not gonna help in this situation. But I do have all these cottons. So usually I would have enough, like, cottons that I could be like, well, I can make anything out of whatever. Also, I did a deep yarn cleanse, and I'm still not done doing it. So I did give away a lot of my yarns. Even though I'm like, I do like having access to the yarns whenever I need a project like this. So it was really hard for me to give up some of that. But I think I kept enough that, like, I would still be able to do it, whatever. So I did donate. I gave so much to my friend Molly, and I gave so much to Cleo's yarn shop for the free yarn library. Point is this is all the yarn I have access to, all the colors I have access to, which is, like, limited in the sense that, like, I just can't make anything out of this yarn, you know what I'm saying? But the inspiration struck me when I saw a dice bag. And I thought, maybe a dice bag. But I don't know if, because Amir loves board games and stuff. And, like, you know, just, like, those kind of, like, nerdy things in that realm. But then I was like, I don't know if he's the kind of person that would just, like, put dice in a bag willy-nilly. But then the real idea struck. I've seen people make a d20 out of crochet.
So a while ago I realized that if you can make a triangle out of crochet, then you can make anything that is made out of triangles. So I made a d20.
We rolled a 19. Hell yeah.
And so, yeah, so that's my long-winded explanation for how I got this idea. Now, I did see this video, and this is my favorite one that I've seen. I love all the colors together, but I just, like, don't know which colors, like, really resonate with Amir besides green. And, like, you know, there's, like, pinks in here, and, like, I just don't know if that's him. So I don't know if I should make it 2 colors. I really do wish that I had black so that I could embroider the numbers on there in black, but maybe I'll just do a cream and green. Maybe I'll just do a cream and green and then do the numbers in opposite colors. God, should I alternate between, I don't know if, like, should I just do cream for the triangles and then green for the single crochet connecting the triangles? Okay, let's think this through. The trick with this is I don't want it to look like a sphere, because, like, it could easily become a sphere even when connecting all these triangles together. And now this feels easy. Like, it does kind of feel like a lot in the same way that it also doesn't feel like a lot. I don't know if that makes sense, but it makes sense in my head, because I'm just making 20 triangles, which is the easy part, and I guess, like, the embroidering and stuff is, like, the hard part. And I'm also going to use this diagram of like a d20 and how to actually make like a biblically accurate one, because I do want it to be accurate. And I think I do have felt, I think over here somewhere. So I'm going to put felt on the backing just for more stiffness, because I don't want it to look like a sphere. And I also want it to be functional, which I found out that like if you do single crochet to connect it, it does create those bumps that it will be a functional d20. So, oh, this is cute. Do you think green on the inside, cream on the outside, or opposite, or alternating? Leave your comments below. Okay, here's the other colors we do have. Like if I wanted to make it colorful, I wish I had a blue. Like that would be fun. These colors together, that would be fun. Like maybe throw in a purple while we're there and then do cream. Like that would be, oh, colorful? Oh, which would be nice because I did like estimate these skeins for like specific projects. So I wouldn't want to use like one whole skein, you know, because then like what if I needed it for that specific project, you know what I'm saying? So like using like a little bit of each one of these would be nice. I think I have to call and get some backup on this. I've consulted the table, and they said that the multicolored is the best way to go and that he's really gonna like it. So let's get to making all the triangles. 20 triangles. Oh wait, 5 colors, 20 triangles, 4 each. Easy. Hey, easy. Okay, what should we watch? Guys, what should we watch together? There's been so much on my mind for me to watch, and now I can't even think about one goddamn thing that I wanted to watch. What am I in the mood to watch? Maybe I'll make my mom finally watch Delicious in Dungeon. Yeah, Delicious in Dungeon with me. Okay, I'm on the ground. The yarn suggests 3.5 to 4 millimeters, and usually for like amigurumi I go down even more. However, I have been missing a lot of my hooks since I got back from Japan, and I'm missing a lot of hooks in general. I don't know where they are. I don't know where they are. And you know, middle of a move, I don't know where anything is. So I'm going to just use the 3.5 and hope that it is good enough. I think it should be fine, honestly. Yeah. And I think what I'll do is I will do a chain 13 and start with 12 single crochet and then just start to decrease every round until I have a triangle. If you wanted to do it along with me, you know. Alright, I'm gonna go watch something while I do this.
Ruth, it is supposed to be a secret Santa.
I still can't believe I missed your performance. Sounds like the only good thing about that night was how incredible you were. Thanks. Though, I think True West would have gotten a shit for people you know.
Also, I'm using Hobby Cotton 8.6, and I decided 10 stitches to start. 12 is a little too big. I need a smaller hook. There's too many holes, and also I realize I don't have the felt here, so I gotta go to Michael's. I don't want to. I also forgot that, well, I have driven to Maryland and back, and Massachusetts and back, and Brooklyn and Queens and back so many times in the past month that I need an oil change, but I can't do that right now. I'm gonna do it tomorrow morning. So really horrible news is that they did not have the size I needed. The smallest size clover hook that they had was 3.5, which is what I'm already using, so that sucks. What really sucks too is that I work with Clover a lot, and I did ask for like more of the hooks, but they were sold out at the time. I feel like I know where the 2.75 is. / Molly just got a new pack of hooks from Clover. I could have just borrowed it if I knew that I was doing this. But hey, I got 4 sheets of this felt, you know, to match the cream yarn that I am using, and I got 4 of them because I'm thinking maybe I'll double up on this so that it's stiffer. I don't know, whatever, I'm pissed off. Now I'm sure that blocking it would be helpful to get these corners sharp. I think I'll actually do a chain 1 here, but I may have a couple blocking boards with me, but you know, the theme of this whole thing, as you're getting, is I don't know where things are. But this is a triangle. This is a triangle. So this is what I did. I started off with 10. I also I'm choosing to yarn under instead of yarn over to make it tighter, which is making it go really slow, but it's fine. And I decreased every other row. So first row, just do regular single crochet. Next row, decrease in the first and last 2 stitches. Next row, just one thing is single crochet. And then just repeat that until you have 1 stitch left. Then you put single crochet up top here. And then I went along the border. This is going to make connecting them easier and cleaner. So 1 in every row going down. Here I did 2 single crochets in the corners, but I think to make it sharper, single crochet, chain 1 single crochet, and then, you know, 1 in every foundation chain, same thing in the corner, going back up, and then in the last stitch, or the first stitch, single crochet, chain 1, slip stitch. And I think in terms of like putting the felt on, because I want to make sure that I can get into these stitches easy when connecting them, I'm going to start to connect the triangles flat first, just like the diagram, and then glue all of the felt on and then connect the rest. Yeah, okay, I'm going to go color by color so that it feels good whenever I finish like one color doing 4 of these and then go on to the next color. And then we'll rearrange it and see what colors we want so that none of them are touching one another. We'll try hard. Okay, unfortunately, the first 2 took me 30 minutes, but then the third one did take me 15, cut it in half, but my fingers hurt. I have to do it so tight. I do have a blocking board. I don't have my T-pin, so I'm using what I got, and I just will be using sewing pins. Not ideal, but at least it's something, so. Whoa, who would have guessed that this is taking a lot longer than expected? Who would have guessed it? Who would have guessed? Well, here's the thing. I didn't work on it straight through. I can't lie to you. I did take a 3-hour break to play Fortnite. When I was working on it a little more. But then, you know, got distracted because I was showing my friends the a PowerPoint that I was working on about my personal life, which I think is honestly really funny. I mean, it's fine. My hands were hurting. I'm gonna say it was fine. I do have 12 of the 20 triangles done. Some of them are just like chilling here, so I just have 2 colors left. Luckily, 2 of them, I thought this was gonna be a problem. 2 of them are slightly bigger yarns, so 3 of the 5 colors are Hobby Cotton 8/6, and then some of them are 8/8, so it's slightly bigger. So I was like, oh my god, they're gonna be a little bigger. But I just won't do the borders around them, which might make it a little, when I connect them, not as clean, but that does mean less work. So that's the bright side of that. Here are these that are just done, you know, so if at most they take me 15 minutes to make straight through, that's like 2 hours, and then like it's gonna have to be another like 2 hours to embroider it, right? This is so crazy. It's not, and plus he wants us to come early tomorrow, so it's like, okay, I gotta get up at like 10 and just go straight through. It's not gonna get done, huh? This was supposed to be the easy gift. This was supposed to be a backup gift, a for now gift, but this is like, I just didn't account for things as I usually don't, due to my time blindness. I don't know what to say. I mean, here's the thing. I won't be coming up, going there like completely empty-handed. I am giving him a really beautiful cloak that I have made that won't be getting any use out of it. And he loves cloaks. He loves cloaks, and he's going to get a beautiful green velvet gorgeous cloak. And he's going to love that, and he's going to wear it tomorrow. I really do want to try to finish this. So we're going to see. It's 2 a.m. now. No, maybe 1:45. I'm tired. I've been tired for a bit. But you know, I was on the phone with my friends, and somebody needed a one of them being AMIR, actually. He didn't know I was working on this. But someone was driving home and needed some company, so I stayed awake so I could keep them company, and now I'm going to bed. And I will wake up around 10 and just get to it. I also have to wash my hair, get ready, so it's like, whatever. Good night.
The next morning.
Alright, so I kind of went X Games mode when I got my oil changed, and I completed, I think, 5 while I was there. Yep, I completed 1 more, so I have 2 more left to go. However, I've got to stop now. I got to get ready, so surprise, surprise, I'm not finishing this on time. Feel really bad about it, yes, but I am not arriving empty-handed. I'm not arriving empty-handed because I do have a cloak for him. This gorgeous, lovely, lovely cloak. Like, so, you know, he gets something. I have to go get the cloak pin too. So he gets something, and then I'll just drop it off on Monday. Like, it's fine. It's fine. So, that's his. And a cloak pin. Like, hello. So I'm gonna block the rest of these now. I'll finish it tomorrow, I guess.
2 days later.
Hey, it's Monday. Like I said, I haven't worked on this all day. It is already like nighttime. But that's okay because Amir's actually gone all week, so I have all week to do this because then I'll give it to him this weekend. And he was excited, by the way, for the cloak itself, so he's just excited for another gift, so it's okay that this is late. I am putting this together. These triangles are not all perfectly equilateral and the same as each other, but that's okay. And I could have sworn I did all the reds. I told you that I did all the reds, right? And I know that I finished 1 at the gas station, and then I could have sworn I did the rest when I got back, unless I'm mistaken, because I took them all off the blocking board, and now I have no clue what the reds could have been. So I'm gonna watch back the footage that I just took. The reds are slightly bigger than the rest. I don't know what happened there. I like, don't know. I want to put it all together, and I just, like, don't know what's going on right now. Just watch back the footage. I did say I have 2 more to go, but I have to stop now. You knew that. You knew that because I did just say that to you. However, it has been 2.5 days since I've said that, so why would I remember? Okay, a lot has happened since then. I don't want to make 2 more. I just want to put them all together. I guess I'll just put a placeholder, so I want a red right here. So I'll just pretend. I'll just fucking pretend, I guess. Yeah, it's a little wonky. It's a little wonky, I can't lie. Whatever. I don't care. I don't care. So I guess I'll do that then. Alright, hey, it wouldn't be a video of mine if I didn't put it in slow-mo at least once. Don't worry. Spoiler alert, I'm about to use a new camera because I got a new camera. I won't have to deal with that setting anymore, the slow-mo setting, which is like the stupidest setting on this freaking camera. Anyway, so I laid it all out on the board. This is where I would put like the reds. I'm like figuring it out with the reds. The thing about doing this is that I'm gonna forget where I put this layout, and I'm gonna look at my phone later and be like, I thought I took a photo of this, and then I'm gonna not realize that I took a video of it, and I could use that as a reference. So it doesn't even matter that I did all this. Anyway, I don't know what else was said in this video. I could read my lips, but like, it's fine. I'm pretty sure I'm just saying like, oh, I'll do this by this weekend or something. It doesn't even matter because I don't do it by this weekend. Spoiler alert. I don't work on this. I don't work on it for a long time. Okay, whatever. And then I start showing you my trinkets. I start showing you all my trinkets that I have. I don't know why, but I do. This one's me. Mags unboxed this and then was like, this is literally you, and then gave it to me. I think I'm doing this because I got new trinkets to like put at this desk that I'm using for now, and then I'm like excited to like put it in my new desk. I was supposed to make that outfit as well for that trinket to match me in real life, but then I didn't do it. I started it, but I didn't do it. And then like, here are my new Smiskies. His Smisky moving. It's gonna be me soon. I am Smisky moving. And then there's also Smisky doing exercises. And I think that's it. That's all.
So much later that the old narrator got tired of waiting and they had to hire a new one.
Okay, so I've decided that since today marks 2 months since Amir's birthday, I should probably finish his gift. I just really have been like procrastinating. Making the last 2 red squares, which I did make one last night. Turns out it's a different red than the other one, but that's quite okay. Have all the triangles done. I will see him today, but I don't think this will be done by today. And I thought I would have to embroider the numbers on, but I've been seeing a lot of people surface crochet them, so hopefully the surface crochet looks okay enough. So I'm just gonna pack this because I'm gonna leave now. 2.25, 3.5, some felt. Gonna need some yarn. Glue gun. Alright, glue gun, but only 1 stick. Oh, you don't need that. Don't know if that's gonna be a problem, but whatever. I just want to finish this. There's so many things I just have to finish, and I just have not been locked in. So many things that are like half finished. Okay. Came out better. Okay.
The next day.
Okay, so I fucked up. And I didn't realize that like these 2 are connected right here. The 9 and the 3, just because of how the diagram works. So that really sucks. I don't want them together. So I'm upset because they came out really good, both of them. So like the 19, I mean, whatever. I don't want to redo the 19, but the 3 came out really good, I think. But I will be redoing it just so the same colors are not touching. It's kind of hard to visualize, like putting it down, like because different parts connect to the dice. You know what I'm saying? Like it's hard to see it where like they'll actually connect together when it's actually spread out. So I will be doing that because I don't want any of the 2 same colors together. So at least I did this now. So now moving forward, I can like keep an eye on it and make sure that none of those same 2 colors are touching. And I think I have just enough colors that I can really avoid that, which is nice. I didn't even want them diagonally touching, but I don't think that's super realistic to not happen. Like this looks good, but that's as many colors as there are possible. So 1 color is going to have to be there. That's the same as one diagonally touching. Does that make sense? I don't know if I'm explaining that well, but you know, I think if you look visually, it will make sense. Okay, that's actually a lie. 5 is the perfect 5 is the perfect amount because it's actually connected like this. It can all be together without touching. It's hard to do that all over though, because I really have to think ahead and think about how it connects together, and it's hard to see it as a flat lay. Which means that actually this is perfect, and this one is not, so I do have to change the 19 and redo the 19. Maybe I can move the 9. No, it's not, whatever. So the 19 would have to be yellow in order for this to be like a perfect thing. Damn it. Okay, it's getting really confusing now. there have to be 2 yellows here. I drew it all out, but I think I'm just going, like now that I have so many, I think I'm just gonna wing it. How crazy it looks. All the worms. This looks horrible. Thank God it's just gonna be all stuffed in there. I'm still debating over using felt to help shape it more. It's looking pretty good though. Okay, I can make the 19 to 13 at least. Bye. I'm back home and I decided that I will be doing these felt pieces just because I think it maybe would give them just a little bit of stability, if anything, with like the glue and stuff. I don't know. I don't really know, but also mostly because some of these have like gaps in them and I don't want like any of the stuffing to come out. I have 3 more squares to put on. Sorry, I keep calling them squares. I have 3 more triangles to put on, but I'm not sure exactly. I want to see how this is shaping, so I'm going to start to connect pieces together so that way I know where to put the last 3 colors, you know, because it's hard to visualize now, but it's looking really cool. Look at it. Really awesome stuff. So yeah, okay, so I'm gonna do that. Okay, check this out. I'm making a 20-sided dice and I'm almost done. Isn't that cool? I know. Well, okay, I stopped working on it. Like, you know how this was like this was supposed to be Amir's birthday gift, his like makeup birthday gift before his birthday, but then I stopped on his birthday because I was like, I'm not gonna finish this. Finally picked it up like 2 days ago, so only 2 months late.
You still owe me mine.
I know. Well, now I don't even. I mean, whenever I find it, I'll send it to you. But like, it's like, oh, gotta make you something else because it's like. Yeah, but also it's like winter stuff. You're not gonna use it. I mean, I'll send it to you for next winter, but. I also don't even know if I have to like glue gun this. I think I only have this one glue stick because I don't know what the rest of them are. Ugh. I don't know what anything is.
I'm so excited. Oh, I wish you lived here and we could take a class.
I know.
That'd be awesome.
Yeah, it would be. I'd be so motivated to go if I like would go with you. Ugh, it pisses me off, Nick. Pisses me the fuck off. I love taking class. I really want to take a pottery class. I think you guys should come here in June for my birthday.
Yes.
I feel like I currently have like friend social sickness where I'm like, I never want to be alone anymore. Like, I just want my friends over all the fucking time. I just like don't care. I don't care. I just want my friends over all the time. And it'll never make me not sick that you can't just come over. This is gonna look so good. Also, I made my last triangle. Yeah!
Are you going somewhere?
No, I am fucking not doing anything today. It's awesome. This is my first day not doing anything.
I can't call you fast if you're still not.
Okay, call me back after you shower. Don't take too long.
Okay.
Okay. Maybe I'll have this finished by the time you come back.
Oh my god, I'm so close.
I want to make this dense, nice and dense, but I don't want it to be like bulbous. You know, I want it to be able to like be flat, so like it's hard because, well, no, I want it to be hard, but like pause and like
But yeah, if you stuff it too much, then it gets
a little too round, yeah. But I did add these like the felt pieces in here, so it might keep the shape better.
Oh yeah.
Dude, I love my new little camera. It's freaking awesome.
Dude, yeah, it looks really awesome. It looks like good.
God, yes, yes. Oh my god, this is gonna be so hard to like sew together the last two bits. Because it's gonna be so, it's just bulbous. The last bit's gonna be real hard to sew together. I cannot believe I made this thinking that this was gonna be an easier project than like, I'm so stupid. Like, this was such a labor of love.
Apparently they opened pre-orders for the Switch 2. I mean, I'm definitely gonna get one. I don't know. Oh, it started today. Let's see. Best Buy. Seems like as of right now, all of them are sold out, or they're unavailable at this retailer.
Hi. Where are you? This is so cool! All the worms hanging out, they'll make me sick.
Stop that thing!
This must be good. Alright, last side! Last fucking side!
Last side, hurry up.
Okay. Every time I stuff these things with polyfill, I feel like I'm just like inhaling so many microplastics because they just like go floating in the air. Fuck it.
Fuck it all.
Fuck it. Life's handy, you lemons. Make lemonade then. Yay! Yay! Wait, look! I mean, I have to sew in all these worms and like fill the gaps, but like...
Oh my god. Dude, it looks so good.
Thank you. Oh my god, it looks so good. And it's just like, how could you not love me? You know what I'm saying? Like, I make these things, and I'm like, how can you not be in love with me back?
Oh, bro. Trick one.
I just like think about it often about like how I just like, and I keep seeing like a lot of reels like this too, where it's just like, how can you not be in love, like just a little bit in love with every one of your friends? Like, I'm so in love with every one of my friends, like even just a little bit. It's like, what do you mean? Like, I wouldn't, if I was not in love with somebody, I would not make them something like this.
It's the Brotherhood. They'll find out.
I don't know how I ever thought that this was going to be a smaller, quicker gift. Like, the way that my sense of time and time that it takes to make things is so skewed. All these ends, oh my god. I only left out the white ends because I know that I wanted to, like, you know, I wanted to make it look like this to the top. But oh my god, you know. So, I'm gonna keep doing this. I'm watching, like, Severance deep dive videos. Some of them I left too short, which is really upsetting. I also have been trying to like center these single crochets so that like they're not, like, you know how like it leans on one side more when you single crochet two things together? Been trying to like center it more so it looks more like this. See what I'm saying? I'm giving it to him today, so I gotta finish this. Plus, you know, I want to do something else before I hand it over.
How monumental
Dylan sacrifices. As I began rewatching it for the purpose of this video, I just couldn't get some things out.
I did it. I'm gonna try to like really just like shape it, just like really like try to. I don't know if it really does anything for me to just like keep like pressing this around or whatever, but I will keep doing it. I maybe should have secured some of the surface crochet better, but I was being lazy. I'm sorry. I just want to make sure that it's like even, but it's definitely not gonna be. But I mean, take a look. Wow. Oh my god. Just looks so good. Let's get this shit in 4K. This one, the 18, came out so good. You could tell which ones like I started doing like more towards the end. The 18 was like third to last. 4 came out great. 20 was probably the most horrible one because it was like two big numbers together. See, look at this 8. Not as good. The 6, 9, and 16 look amazing. Yeah. Wow. So it is not enough for me to just make this 20-sided dice out of crochet. I also have to test how usable and functional it is. Yeah, like it's always going to land on a number because of like the single crochet bumps that I use as the borders to connect each one, which was like the point of that and everything. But like I want to make sure that it's like even. Which like it looks a little lopsided, so I like really don't think that it is so much, but like what better way to test it than to roll it 1,000 times. I actually don't think I have enough time to roll it 1,000 times. I don't actually know how long that will take, but I was doing this while I was on the phone with Nick, and he said that I should be testing it, rolling it 1,000 times, so obviously I am. But really I'm just going to roll it until Amir comes over, and then I present the gift to him, because I'm also about to do my friend Molly's makeup and hair, so I don't have that much time. But in between doing things, I will be rolling this, putting it into an Excel sheet, and then getting the amount of times that I've rolled each number, and like hopefully it'll be a pretty even amount for each one. You know, like hypothetically, if I did do it 1,000 times, then each number should be around like a 20, like should be rolled about 20 times, give or take. Obviously it's not going to be even. I wish that the points to this were pointier. Some of the points are more pointy than others. But, you know, what are you going to do? It's literally a crocheted stuff thing. I'm glad that it's at least, like, semi-angular and not, like, a complete ball. But, I mean, it basically is. Like, this part's round, pointy. So, yeah, so let's get to rolling. We're making sure to do a bunch of tricks on it, too, so that we can see, like, it's not always the same. Spike it! Sealing the floor. 11, that's another first. We're calibrating it against the wall. Okay, I don't know what the plan is if, like, there's more than others. Like, I don't know how I would even shift the weight. I guess it's just like a test. I'm not going to do anything if it doesn't roll right. Slut girl summer. Bisexual summer. You know, we haven't gotten, like, any 1s or 2s. So maybe this is like a weight. There's higher numbers. Maybe that's good. It's weighted for higher numbers. I think a big thing is that after each one, you're going to have to, like, squish it a little bit, because it'll land on a spot and then get flat. Oh my god, it keeps landing on 6 now. Really liking 6 now. Alright, Molly's taking care of the rolling while we're doing some makeup and hair.
Do you think someone's gonna have to replicate this study?
Yeah.
Like peer review it?
Yeah, of course. Okay, wait, you put on mascara. So you're probably wondering what the result of that study is. Well, I'm here to tell you. And if you're looking at my background and you're like, wow, what the hell is going on back there? Couldn't this girl clean up her mess before she recorded? Well, to you I say, yeah, you shut the hell up. You know what? I started moving in some more stuff this past weekend for the first time in like a month. And the stuff came in yesterday, I think, something like that, yesterday and the night before, and I wanted to edit this video and put it out. So just don't look, okay? Well, the results are in. The results are in. Unfortunately, we were not able to roll it 1,000 times. You know, in an ideal world, I would have had this project done February 22nd and not April 25th. So let's start there. But in another ideal world where it's not ideal enough for me to finish a project on time, but like ideal enough for me to have more time in between me giving it to AMIR and whatever, I would have rolled it 1,000 times beforehand. So I didn't want to wait another 2 weeks before giving him the gift. Plus, you know, I wanted to make this video, put it out, blah, 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 all this stuff. Plus, once you have a gift ready for someone, it's so exciting. You want to give it to them, right? So, you know, maybe I'll finish this study at some point. I don't know why or where I'd post it. Hypothetically, I could finish it in 2 days and then wait to post this video and tell you what the actual results are. But I'm just not going to do that. This already took way too long. And I want to put this out right now. I just finished editing the rest. I want to put this out right now. I'm looking at the Excel sheet that I made. I'm going to show you the results right here as well. So basically what I did is I just in one column, I just logged every single time I rolled a number. And then I used the count if formula on Excel to see how many times I rolled each number. As you can see, the difference between some numbers are very stark. The least likely to be rolled is number 19, which is not amazing. Even worse, the second to worst number. I mean, you know what? Hey, I think it evens out. Number 20 and 1 were both rolled 4 times. So whereas there's a low chance of you rolling a 20, there is an equally low chance of you rolling a 1. So that's got to count for something. And then at least 2 is also pretty low. That's oh wait, no. Oh, number 14. Number 14 is actually second to lowest with it being rolled only 3 times. And then it's 20 and 1. And then after that, 8 and 7 are pretty low. 2 is pretty low, which is good because 19's low. Then we have some numbers, and I did put a clip of me saying this in the video. 6, I knew that was going to be the highest rolled number. Yeah, for some reason, it just kept rolling on 6, and I was trying to flatten out the opposite side of the 6 because I was like, well, it just keeps getting rolled on that. And that's not amazing because that's a low number. The dice is weighted on a 6. Who's that going to help? 29 times. 29 times. But you know what? Here's the thing. The study is still flawed, you know? It's not looking amazing because 6 was rolled 29 times. So, still not amazing. But, who knows? Maybe if I rolled it another 786 times, it would even out. That's right. I just did that math in my head. Math genius. I don't know how we would make it, actually weighted properly. I don't know. Maybe if I did not overstuff it, it would be better because like I said, some parts were just too round where it wasn't landing on anything specifically. So because it was so round, even the single crochet didn't help stop it at a certain point, you know, so it would just roll right over that number. I can't say oh, well, next time I'm going to do it even better because there very likely is not going to be a next time. I would love to have this for myself. I looked at it and I was like, God damn, this is so cool. I wish I could have it for myself. Unfortunately, there are certain projects that I will sooner make for somebody else than myself, you know? And hey, I love myself. I really do love myself. So that's saying a lot. It's just there's more motivation to do it for somebody else than for myself. And I just know that there's a very low chance of me making a d20 again for myself. However, I've got a long life to live, you know, never say never. But what I'm saying is you can't expect me to do this again and do the study again and make the dice right the next time because you might not get that for, you know, maybe even decades to come. Anyway, this was fun. This was fun. I liked having a little experiment at the end, you know, change it up a little bit. Oh, you thought this was just a video about me making a gift for somebody? No. It's also a science experiment. But yeah, I mean, that concludes the video. I have nothing else to say. Will I learn from my mistakes in terms of a project and timing and doing something in time before someone's birthday, blah, 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 blah? No, absolutely not. Now that I am done with this February birthday project, I can now start my March and April birthday projects. Personally, I think it's fun and fine because, you know, you get a bunch of gifts on your birthday, you're expecting it on your birthday, and yeah, it's fun to get a bunch of gifts, but like, isn't it also fun to get a surprise gift in the middle of no time when like you're not expecting any gifts? When there's like a dry streak and you receiving gifts, all of a sudden you receive not only a gift, but like a handcrafted, made with love type of gift. So I'm not sorry for anything being late, ever. Do you think I will learn about how long things will take me and estimating how long it will take me? Also no. Oh, something I did learn that I will be carrying with me after this experience. These hands can make anything. Anything I put my mind to, I can make, and I will make it freaking good. Will I make it perfect? No, probably not. But if I wanted to, I probably could. This brain. And hey, your brain too. You can make anything. You can make anything out of crochet. How fun. Yeah. And, hey, if you like this video, more where that came from, subscribe, check out my Patreon, blah. All that good stuff. Thanks for watching. Bye.